Okay, hi everyone, welcome to our channel. We will be discussing some life advice as well as work advice with Mr. Manmohan Khroud, and we are so lucky to have him and his skill set with us. We have a lot to learn from you. So let us begin with how are you today?
I'm good.
You're good or you're great?
I'm great today.
Yes, he is very famous for his motivational speaks. I know that I'm learning from him as well. I'm trying to gain as much knowledge from you as possible. And he's so gracious as to share with us everything that's going on. So my very first question for you is, how do you stay motivated?
That's a great question. First of all, I go to the motivation question. I want to thank you all of our audience, and especially Aknoor. She came all the way to interview me. And she wanted me to know how I'm motivated all the time.
All the time, all the time. You never rest.
Yeah. There is a reason. Once you have your desire, you have goals, and you have a purpose in life. Yeah. Everything is a line. And when you're trying to achieve all your goals, fulfill your desire, then you keep motivated.
Very good. So it's the key is to find your passion.
And first you have to be successful, to be motivated all the time, be positive. First you have to have a clear goal.
Yeah.
What do you want to achieve in the life? Why you are here? What purpose you have in life? So you need a very clear goal. Purpose in life.
That's a good answer. So his answer was basically he stays motivated because he sets goals, smart goals, ones he knows he can achieve, ones that challenge you a little bit. And okay, so since we're talking about goals, what is your goal this year?
Oh, my goal, I have not one goal. I have my first goal is a financial goal. Another is a spiritual goal. Then a physical goal.
Okay, wow, you've got lots of goals.
Yeah, then social goal. So I have all kind of goals. Which goal you're talking about now?
Oh man, that's a good question. He spun it back on me. Okay, he's got physical, financial, and personal goals, he says. So I guess the point here is to have goals. What are your goals this year? It's about to be 2021. Everyone get their goals ready. And so we can be on his level and learn from him. Okay, brings me to my next question. So I'm currently studying real estate, and I am going to be entering a very competitive workplace. And I understand that every job has its ups and its downs. Could you maybe share with us, I know you're very well established and you're doing well. You're not too stressed about the money part now. You just want to grow. But for some of us who are just starting, what is your biggest advice for a brand new agent? If you could tell them three things, your younger self, three things you wish you knew when you were starting real estate. Now you know, but before.
That's a great question. Every new agent, they have the same question in mind. First of all, for a new agent, they must have a clear goal, what they want to achieve, how many deals they want to do it.
Okay.
Right? Second is they have to get all the skills for that. If you know, out of almost 60,000 agents in GTA, every year 7,000 new agents join the real estate.
Wow.
And unfortunately 7,000 agents, they leave this industry. The only reason is the agent who joined, they look at the other agents, successful agents, but they don't understand what they need to do because they don't have a goal, they don't have a guidance, they don't have a skills, and it's an expensive business.
Yes.
And if you don't make money 4, 5, 6 months, again you are out of business.
Yeah.
So for every new agent, it's very important they have a clear goal, and they must have a good company. It may be company at the home.
Okay.
It may be in the office. Okay. It's a good company.
Right.
And there is a proper training for those. So time is very valuable,
yes,
very important. So every minute is important in real estate. And another thing is it's a service industry. To be a successful, you have to give your input
service.
first.
Yes, okay.
It's like a farming. I do farming in my area. First, you have to cultivate, then put a seed, then you take care of your seed.
What a great
Then,
analogy.
then only you can have a good crop, right?
Yes. You have to take
Anytime if
care
you
of
don't have a good crop, it means you haven't done your spade work. You didn't put your efforts in that.
Very true.
So that's very important for all the new agents.
That's great advice. So to summarize, he said you have to keep very great company, people who motivate you. You have motivators, you have mentors, whether it's your family, your friends, always keep a positive environment. And that's obviously it's crazy. The advice you're giving it's kind of common sense, but we forget about these things. We forget that we have to keep a good company. You get stuck in the wrong loop with the wrong person and your motivation goes down. So that's very good. Another thing he said is to treat your business like you're farming. You need to cultivate the land, you need to water it, you need to plant the seed, and you need to give it lots of love to see it grow. Very good, very good. That's great life advice, actually. In anything that you pursue, you need to take care of it. Very good. Okay, so this is another thing. I'm going to touch on the point you said. When there's new agents, they tend to compare themselves with people who are already doing so well, without keeping in mind that those people have been in the business for 20 plus years. So how do you stop yourself from comparing yourself to somebody else in a negative way?
Yeah, everyone should have their own goals.
Right.
We need to compete with our goals. We need not to look at the other people's goal, what they're doing. So once you have a specific, clear goal, you have to work on that goal.
Okay.
For that, you need a proper schedule. You have to take actions,
Yes.
and you have to measure what you have done. Every day you have to track record of everything, whatever you do. For example, in real estate, you have to make sure how many contacts you make and how many leads you have,
Yes.
and then how many appointments you have. You have to make sure end of the day you have a clear picture of what did you put inside and what is the result there.
Okay, good.
This all business is result oriented.
Right.
And especially we should treat real estate as a business.
It is a business. Definitely.
It's a business. It's a big business.
Yes.
Tons of money there.
Yes, for sure. Okay, would you say that being organized is a key thing in real estate?
Yeah.
What do you have over there?
Oh, that's my agenda whole day, what I'm going to do.
Is that the only one you have? How many do you have?
Oh, there are different, but especially you want to know how my day starts?
Yes. I do. Let's talk about how you start your day. What's your routine?
You want to know about my routine?
Yes, because we want to learn from you.
Great. That's a great question. First of all, to achieve your goal, you need to have a proper schedule.
Right.
I wake up every day at 4:30.
4:30 a.m. Did you guys
Yeah,
hear that?
4:30.
4:30 a.m. Wow.
4:30 a.m. and then I make my tea and then go for a walk, half an hour walk on the street
Right
or
before
jogging.
work. Before work, you go for your walk.
Yeah.
Very amazing.
And 5 o'clock, then I read a book. I have a very good books.
What
and
are you
half
reading
an-
currently?
Currently, I'm reading Think and Grow Rich
Think and Grow Rich. Look at that. See, smart man reading exactly what he needs to channel.
by Napoleon Hill. It is an excellent book, and it's overall good for your life. Whatever you're doing, that's the best
So
book I have.
we should find a motivational book and read it as well.
Yes,
One that
every
we
day.
like.
Yeah.
Okay,
To
guys,
start your
self-help
day.
books. Awesome. Okay. So you wake up at 4:30, you make your tea, you go outside for a run, then you come back by 5 and you're reading your book. Okay, what else?
And half an hour I read a book. I highlight everything, good points. So next time I need not to read a whole chapter, but I have
Just
the
important.
main points. And then I write my affirmations.
Affirmations. Okay,
Every
what is
day.
an affirmation?
Affirmations, I visualize what I'm going to do,
Okay.
what my goals are,
Yes.
what I'm achieving, what actions I'm taking. Everything is there. And especially I put gratitude there. Why? Like I'm thankful to God that I have a good body, mind, soul, and I have good kids, have good company,
Amazing.
good
You stay grateful.
mastermind group. So these kind of things I just write down in my affirmation,
Amazing.
and I visualize them.
So this is actually what you're talking about, what you're writing your affirmations and things you're grateful for. Is actually, there's something called a gratitude journal, and you can get one from anywhere. It could be just a regular book, but the only thing you're writing in this book are things that you are thankful for, that you have, your blessings. You count your blessings, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, awesome. And then when you come into the office, I know from experience, you don't just right away start, you motivate yourself, you do it out loud. So carrying on with your schedule when you enter your office.
Right away, first thing I have is all those affirmation on the wall,
He's anointed.
and I read loudly, and I feel, I close my eyes, I really grasp them inside.
That's amazing, amazing.
And then I'm fully energized, charged, and first of all I check on a computer, and 15 minutes I check what is my plan is for the day.
You leave time to plan.
Yeah, then we take expired listings, and then I put my list the contacts I'm going to call them. Then I put my headset, and I'm standing, and I have all my scripts on the wall ready. Then I start calling, and I love talking to people. It's so energetic.
Yeah.
It's a fun actually.
Oh, that's great. You you think your job is fun. That's a goal. We
Yeah.
all need to find jobs that we find fun and we stay motivated in. He says he's a people person. He likes to be social. So the calls are almost like socializing, but there's a goal in mind.
There is a goal, there is a proper script. We stick to that script. We ask those questions, but in a friendly way, and people open up, they tell everything.
Yeah.
In the beginning, it was a problem, people were hanging up. Eventually, you learn.
Yes.
It took time.
That's actually my next question. So how do you handle rejection?
Rejection?
Yes, if somebody closed the door on you when you're just trying to have a conversation, or they hang up on you, or I bet sometimes they even tell you don't call this number. You know what I mean? How do you handle that? How do you keep yourself feeling, excited enough to make that next call? Because sometimes it breaks your confidence.
Well, first of all, a real estate business, we are in a rejection business.
Right.
And we know there are people, they will hang up. We have a ratio how many people will talk to us.
Out of 10 people, how many people, on a scale of 1 to 10, how many people out of 10 will reject you, do you think?
Let me explain you if you want to know prospecting.
Yes.
It's a big chapter actually, but just brief.
Yes.
I know if you call 100 people, first 10 people will pick up the phone.
Okay.
Out of 10, when you speak to them, you will find one lead.
Wow.
Out of 10 leads, you will find 1 or 2 appointments. Out of 2 appointments, you may, first in the beginning, get 1 listing. Or when you're trained, you're skilled, sometimes you get two listings. So the ratio keep on increasing depending on your experience, how much practice you do every day, how much experience you have.
Awesome, yes. I was reading in my real estate book yesterday that residential real estate versus commercial real estate. Residential real estate equals long hours, evenings, and weekends, and holidays. Because people who are buying homes that have families, they have work as well. Is this true? You need to be available on the weekend in residential real estate?
Depending what I do, what I prefer listing property. Once you listing the properties, you control the market.
Right.
And you control the timing. You control your schedule.
So it's not true. So you can make it so that you have a day off in the weekend.
Every weekend is my off.
Oh,
Saturday, Sunday is off.
That's awesome. Yeah. Look at that. See, that's the goal that we want to get to, where weekends are off and you're making your own schedule. Real estate has a lot of positive attributes, but that rejection thing, it's hard for some people to get over that part.
It's part of business.
Yeah.
Once you understand, when you talk to people, that's not your fault.
No.
That's how the people are.
Yes.
But once you put a right question or give them some important information, then they start waiting for your call.
I think on our next episode, we'll do a prospecting call. So I'll be the client and you be the agent.
Sure.
And first I'll role play. We'll role play a little bit. How would you guys like to see that? If you would, please drop a comment below and we can discuss whatever ideas you guys have. We're just here to have a natural conversation and talk about all things real estate, all things life that have to do with life, and Manmohan sir is ready to share his knowledge. That's the point here. But we'll do role play, and I'll pretend to be a tough customer, and I'll also pretend to be a happy customer, just so our viewers can see how it actually goes, a prospecting call.
That's a great question, but for the audience, your viewers, I have a suggestion. Whatever we spoke today, that was the first interview. I don't know what question you have in your mind.
Yeah.
I want to make sure if you have any question, you want to learn more, and send us the questions. So next time we'll be prepared. We'll be answering those questions.
Yes, a very good point.
Yeah.
So we want to engage our viewers. We want you guys to have a say in what we talk about here, because we could talk about anything. We don't know what you actually want to hear. So yes, you can write the questions down below, or we have some socials as well. I'm gonna add them in the description of this video. We have Instagram, we have Facebook. We have some other avenues that you can email questions if you don't want them to be out there in the comments. If you want some privacy, we're totally open to that. I think we were discussing on Fridays we'll be doing an interview.
Every Friday, I'll spare half an hour for you.
Awesome.
Whatever question your viewers have,
yes,
I'll answer those questions.
Okay, very good. So Fridays, have we come up with a time yet? Do you want to do it in the mornings or?
Morning 9 to 9:30.
All right, 9 a.m. on Fridays. Tune in, and we will discuss with Mr. Khroud here how to become successful, how to stay motivated. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being on our show.
Thank you very much, and thank you for the viewers. Thank you.